and welcome to this lesson on the line of Saturn. And today we are going to talk about the origin of the line of destiny, line of fate, line of Saturn. And the origin, because of the line is going up, the origin is always lower in the hand. And I want to just tell you two things. The first one is I will only consider one line at a time. So if you have more than one, of course, it's going to be a combination of explanations. So you may want to actually book a session with me, but I will consider only one line at a time. And when it comes to the origin, it can be like there may be many different places where the line can start, but I'm going to focus on three only because they are the most common ones. And those origins are Ketu, the moon, and the lifeline. So let's look at the first origin, the origin from Ketu. So where is Ketu? Ketu is this little triangle here and the wrist. So the line would be starting from this area of the hand. So what does it represent? Ketu represents our past, basically what we subconsciously bring into this life with us. So it's a bit like carrying a closed suitcase. It's closed because you don't really know what is inside of it, but you still have it with you. And this suitcase carries everything that we have accumulated before. So when the line starts from Ketu, we are already motivated to accomplish something, even from an early age. Now, we don't need to be a child prodigy like Mozart, but it is easier to find a commitment to doing something. It is a little bit like having a compass. So you look at your compass, so you can always find a way. And you can change your mind. You can have maybe one career, another career, but every time you can actually apply yourself to the path that you have decided because it started from Ketu. Now the second origin I want to cover is the origin from the moon. So the moon, which is also called Luna, is located at the corner of the hand. Now in astrology, the moon represents our emotions as well as the mother, the ability to nurture others and to take care of them. So astrology and palmistry both have this idea of nurturing in the moon. So when the line is starting from the moon, we are stimulated by the needs of others. So the energy of our line of destiny is going to have the energy of helping others. So we are sensitive to their emotion. And we want to help others, so very often, not always, but very often we will choose occupations such as nurses, teachers, psychologists, cooks, anybody that wants to help you. Now the next and last origin that I will cover today is the origin from the lifeline. So the location, I'm sure you have seen it before, the lifeline, which is this one around the ball of the thumb. And what is important about the lifeline is that it is carrying our energy, our chi, or our prana, or our life force. So there is tremendous amount of energy in the lifeline. And this is going to be conveyed to the line of destiny. So even though it starts a little bit later in life, because it's usually a little bit higher because the lifeline is, for instance, higher than Ketu. It gives us a lot of passion and enthusiasm. So we are not afraid of anything, and we may take risks. So this is a perfect line for anybody who wants to start a business, to be a leader, or to be your own boss. Now, related to this line of destiny, starting from the lifeline, we have what we call motivation lines. And you can see on the illustration, it's all kinds of little lines going up. They don't necessarily continue, but you have lots. And if you look carefully, all these little motivation lines, they start at the time where there is an abstraction line, an interference line. So interference line is usually a problem, a challenge, and then you have a little line coming from the lifeline, and you're able to get out of the problem. So basically, instead of stopping you, this line, they turn you into superheroes like Superman, Wonder Woman, any one of these superheroes, because you are able to brave any challenge. So any line like that, whether you have 1 or 2 or 3 or more, they are very auspicious lines. Now, it would seem that the origin wouldn't change, but like every line in the hand, they can change. So even if the origin of the hand, you can see an example about a person who changed the origin of her destiny line. And when the origin changes, it means that we experience a change in the type of energy motivating you. So this concludes my lesson on the origin of the destiny line, or the fate line, or the Saturn line. And next time we are going to talk about the termination. See you next time.